from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Come from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Come from a poor family. We didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't have no money. How many of y'all were like that? A lot of my friends thought that was funny, but I'm so glad today that I can stand right here and say that the Lord been good to me. Let me tell you one more thing. Listen. We were raised in a shack, y'all. Sometimes clothes were thin that we put on our back.
And here we are this morning once again. All praises to God who does everything well for allowing me, J.D. Hill, to return to you on this morning. And I am thankful and doing my best to be grateful as we continue on our journey throughout this life. I just want to thank everybody this morning who are engaged with us this morning, who are locked in here at TV 33, Comcast Cable 91, and you know, all on your cell phones, your internet, and we just want to thank everybody for you have been certainly good to us, and Mr. Watkins, of course, is eternally grateful to you all who are contributing your resources to this station. It is time that we dig deep and go within self and bring out the best in us. We are a great people, and I just thank God for us. And the step by step and moment by moment, we are coming into the realization of self. Not all of us at the speed that we would like, but some of us are beginning to see the light. We see what is going on. We see how we have been had. And I hope to God that we can change and rectify. We got enough information now. We got enough information that we should be able to make changes that's conducive for our upward mobility. Do you agree with me this morning? And so I just hope so. So we are saying to my big brother this morning, Mr. R.J. Watkins, and the Watkins family, we can never thank you enough for your outreach, for you're not selfish. You make yourself available, and you put yourself on the firing line. You do all that you can for us, and we hope that in the future that things are going to come our way. That we will just continue to bless you with the blessings that you are in need of. Also. Miss Cunningham, we just thank her and we love her for her outstanding work. The Willis family, we thank God for you. You just do an outstanding work, Mr. Henry Tyler, the gentle giant, and everybody. We just want to thank the Tyler family for being so good and so kind. Your expertise and coming and getting under the load here and helping to rectify certain problems, those unforeseen problems that often catch us off guard. And Mr. Tyler make himself available 24 hours of the day. Thank you, Mr. Tyler. Sean, this morning, he's here this morning. He is my producer, and we would like Sean as soon as he possibly can, if he could, to either come here and occupy this seat and well, not just called in and give thanks to those who were in support of him over the weekend with his dinner, his cooking. We just want to thank you, and so as when he decide, Sean, if you would like to call in, be my guest and call on in, my friend. Now, as I look at where we are, and especially our young people once again, and I want you to please be mindful of how you handle your money. Those who have access to money, you may not have a lot. You may be working at places where you're not earning the type of money that you would like to, that some of your friends and maybe working in other places are earning, and they come back and tell you about it. I've discovered often it's not the amount that you earn; it's about how you take care of that money. I was reading on yesterday, and I would invite you to just take your time. And I don't come here trying to be a teacher telling you how to read the Bible, but it's just a wealth of information contained therein that will, if you embrace it and just hold on to it, you may not understand it today, you may not understand it tomorrow, but go back periodically and read it over and over again. And I think I'm correct when I refer to this scripture. It's over about Malachi 3 and 10 or somewhere through there, where it is saying, and it's a foundation, the way I look at it, for economic empowerment. It's foundation for investment. It's foundation for longevity. It's foundations that if you utilize your resources properly, your resources will bless you. But at a young age, take care of your resources. Take care of your health. Take time to acquire all that you possibly can. When I often come here and I share information with you about EEOC, please just don't take that and discard it. I know that some will not embrace it simply because it's coming from me. If I was a different pigmentation of the skin and come in here and talk about EEOC as much as I do, and others that's a part of my team, how they talk about it, we would be going, and I mean we would go and seek out books. We would seek out everywhere we possibly could, and we would probably be wearing it and going to church and talking about it. But it's just the fact that sometimes when truth come to us, we just really don't understand the time in which we live. I often think about, and I don't get caught up in man-made, woman-made, organized religion. I don't let anybody hijack my mind. I thank God that I can go. I got a God that I can go to myself and ask God as I read His word, the word that was left on record, that saying that it was His word. As I read it, although others may, been instrumental in writing it. I thank God it's something about you and I. If we just give time, the opportunity, and the belief to kick in, and the belief will lead to some I know, and that's where the wisdom comes in. And so, my friends, pick up that book and read over in Malachi, where it refers to bring all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house, and prove, I'm not saying it verbatim. I'm just scanning through it, but bring it into the storehouse that there may be meat in my house. And it said, prove, and he said, I will open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there will not be room enough, I shall not be room enough to receive. And he's talking about a. He didn't go into blessings. He just said a, because he can bless you with just one blessing, one financial blessings, and if you entrust it in His hand. And He's talking about when you go back and you do a little reference and checking, and your first fruits, and when you bring it to the storehouse, don't utilize all of it. Don't get out of this habit. Everything you get, you just spend it. You just spend it over and over and over again. And that's why many of us are in the predicaments that we are in. I talked about the other day, and I will continue to try to emphasize how we have our needs conflicting with our wants. We have let the wants take the place of our needs. And now we stand in line begging and pleading and asking of other people to do us right because of the needs that we feel that we are in need of. And while we had the resources and the opportunity, we were in quest for our wants. Am I right? Am I saying anything this morning? Am I walking down? And let me just go over here and see what this caller has to say. And caller, I'll get right back with you. We see that even at this moment in time, we see that here we are in the month of September. Isn't that amazing? Now, this may be a little comical on the side. I want you to be able to hang in here with me and just analyze it for yourself. I go back again, and I thank God for those outstanding black teachers when I was in school, in elementary school or grade school, where we talk about in days gone by how they would stand over me, and we would be assigned to read certain paragraphs, and we would read verbatim as to what the author had written in the book. And then she would stand over me and she would say, now, Hill, what is it saying to you? We know what's in the book. We know that. Others know that. But what is it saying to you? She wanted us to take that death-defying plunge into the reasoning and going, how is that you interpret that? And how is the revelation of that in your life? How are you able to identify it and associate with it? That's why I ask God when I'm reading, and sometimes I don't get the answer right away. I ask Him for the spirit of a revelation, interpretation, association, and application as I walk through this journey. I may not understand it today, but over the process of time and reading His Word, and then the revelation take place, and I can interpret it, and I can associate it in the time in which I'm living, and that just takes me to another level, and I thank God for that. So just remember that, to bring the tithes into my storehouse. Now, I know that also that I feel that a lot of people have used this and they have hijacked many of us. They want us to line up. They want us to bring this percentage. They want us to bring the net, the gross, and they keep on, and all your offerings, and by the time you finish, then you look around later on in life, you just as poor as Job's turkey. And so I have to go back and ask God to open up my mind so that I can understand with what He has blessed me with and how to take care of it. How to take care of that. That's why I want to share this with you, Carlos, and then I'll go on with you. It reads, this is from one of my quotes, knowing what to do and the courage to follow through. I don't want you to ever forget this. And it reads again, I am convinced once you become serious enough to be serious and serious enough to go beyond the call of your comfort zone. Don't allow people to hijack your mind, and don't get caught up in your comfort zone while you are young, while you have your energy, while you have that drive, while you have that determination. I'm inserting this, my friends, run before you have to, and when you have to, you won't have to run so hard, because you'll discover that later on in life, the energy is just not there. When you are young, you are running freely. You don't have a lot of weight on you. But the later on in life you get, you're going to find that you have three companions running with you later on in life. Most of the time, you can tell even when the weather is getting ready to change, because the companions will let you know that they are coming to visit you. And I'm talking about arthritis, rheumatism, and bursitis. So you're trying to run, and they are holding you back. They are holding you down. So young people, before you get to that point in life, you got to run before you have to, and don't get locked in your comfort zone. Let me give you this again. You got to be serious enough to be serious and go beyond the call of your comfort zone. Now, get you some knowledge. Get you some knowledge, even if you don't understand it. Just read it anyway. Just acquire knowledge. Get around people who are engaged in their upward mobility, what they are doing. It said, so I don't want you to get locked in your comfort zone while accepting the challenges associated with change. When I tell you about the EEOC, to educate yourself, the challenges are going to come. But you are equipping yourself with the type of ammunition, the type of information that will help you to get across those hurdles in life. Once I say again, the challenges associated with change, because life is going to bring about a change. And when you do that, you are placing yourself in a receptive, the key word is receptive position, that the higher conscious level of self, the higher conscious level of self. While you're here, you need to go to that higher conscious level. You can't fly with the eagles if you want to hang around with pigeons. That's a different mindset altogether. This is a different mindset altogether. The eagles fly high. The eagles, their mind is equipped. They can even see the storms of life coming, and many times they could fly directly into the eye of the storm and take a about face and go down under above the storm and look back at the storm. But that is the reason, because they've been to nature's university of understanding, and so they are able to do it. So this is why I'm telling you, why you have an opportunity, young people, where the higher conscious level of self will intercept you. It's going to intercept you, and it will welcome you to the dimension. Nothing new, just long and overdue. A dimension where knowledge, and see what you are getting now is just the foundational information that's going to propel you to that higher conscious level of knowledge. And my friends, this is what we need: courage. All of this working together, and it's going to be a breakthrough called wisdom. And understanding awaits to equip you and empower you as you enter into that expressway, what I refer to as guaranteed success. And this is coming from the pages of J.D. Hill out of my book, my friends, because I know that you can do better. I know that we can do better. I know that we have spent our resources inappropriately. And I know that we didn't have the foundational education. We didn't have people in our family members, like many who we see in powerful positions now, to take us when we were young and teach us at the breakfast table, the dinner table, the supper table, however you want to phrase it, and throughout the day. We didn't have that foundation. Our parents, most of them, if they were like mine, they were just in that survival mode. They were just in that survival mode. And Miss Cunningham, she can attest to what I'm talking about. But it's people like Michelle Cunningham who looked at that and said, okay, with what I have, I'm not going to sit on it. I'm going to use it as my springboard, because I know that if I put it in the universe, and if I do the master's will, it will propel me to a level that I can look back over a time and say, yes, Lord, I may not be at the level where I want to be, but I thank God that I didn't get caught up in my comfort zone. So I wanted to come in with you this morning, because I just wanted to share that with you. with my young people out there, and the middle-aged people who are attuned to and operating at this frequency. Operating at this frequency, you know I'm talking to you, and you know that I'm telling the truth. And it is of the utmost that you and I share information with our young people, and you know, you just don't want to admit it, but the schools are not teaching them what you and I know that will work. We can go see. I will, you know, and I'll get over into that later on in the program. But my lines are basically full. I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope that you're on the same page. And you know, maybe you want to talk about, you know, Christmas is here, isn't it? You know, I'll bring that back in, and I'm going to get to tomorrow morning. I'll probably be here, you know, with Dr. Hollis' show, and then I'll go over into the J.D. Hill show, and we are going to talk about Christmas is here, in September. Christmas is here in September. Santa, Donald Claus Trump just made touchdown. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer just made touchdown. I'll get over into that tomorrow. So it's Christmas, and we are talking about how do you feel about it? Are we excited about it? Are we going to try our best to get to Santa, Donald Claus Trump, and sit on his knee? Sit on his knee. You know, since he knows so much about us, and he know what we need, and you know, because he's gonna take all of these problems away from us. Well, you know, but let me go over to the phone lines, okay, my friend. Sean, my friend, when you can, I just want to get an overview. Are you okay? We're getting ready to go online now. We may be able to get Sean at the moment now. Okay. Let's see. Caller, are you with me this morning? How are you?
This is Sean.
Sean, and good morning to you.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, my friend. And, you know, Gladys Knight gave me a call and through the grapevine, and she was talking about this outstanding food that you had. So she wanted to know that what was there. She wanted me to do a reality check. And I told her I would have to go to the source. I told her that other people who had purchased the dinners, they came back and told me about how delicious and fulfilling the dinners were. But I told her I would try my best to get you online. And in the event that she's listening by way of the internet in Atlanta or Las Vegas, wherever she is, Gladys Knight want to know, is it real that Sean Watkins can really put it together?
Oh yeah, we put it together. We really put it together last weekend. Most definitely, we had a good turnout also.
Okay, you had a good turnout. Okay, and so give us an overview then, you know, of the magnetism that is about your food, man. Why people is repeat customers, and that's the thing about being in business. When you look around and you see repeat customers, and I think it was last year or sometime when you did your cooking, and for that a lap of time, and then to come back and you see some of the same people, repeat customers, brother, that's outstanding. So just go on and give us an overview and speak to your customer base and how you appreciate them, my friend.
Yes, sir, most definitely. We don't rush our food. We make sure we put time into it. We put love into it, and that's why they come back, because they taste the love. Every time they take one bite, they got to go for another, because they taste the good love that we put into it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we keep having repeated customers. Most definitely, I'd like to thank you for supporting us.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Jones,
Mm-hmm.
especially Bo. Bo came out last weekend. He sat there, he waited for us,
Mm-hmm.
and he enjoyed everything that we offered him.
Okay.
So I appreciate, it's so many names I can't remember, but I appreciate everybody that came out and just really supported and sat down and enjoyed chicken dinner. We had some rib dinners. Even though it rained, people still came out.
Okay.
It slowed us down just a little bit. The rain slows down, it rained down heavy. It backs us up just a little bit, but people are patient with us, and they sat there, they wait for us to reset
Mm-hmm.
and get the food back going, and they sat there, they waited, and they got their orders prompt on time.
Okay, well that's outstanding, and I really applaud you for that initiative. That you won't give up on yourself. You know that you have a winner, and you have pulled together a team, and they seem to be working, and you all are working, well together, and that's what it will take. And things are happening here, and I know that. It won't be long. We won't say what your daddy is doing, but you know your daddy is just like that ant. Every time you think he's going underground to relax just for a little while, he break out on the other side and he'll give me a call and say, "JD, I got something. Come and see it." And so, man, when that really take place, and I can see you in the kitchen areas and all, and it's every weekend, because this is something that it seemed to be what I call, you'll know when it's your calling, when you like what you are doing and you are doing what you like, and it seems as though you have that passion.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. I love it.
And so,
Love it.
what was that peach cobbler on last week? I had so many people calling me about the yeah. Now
We did have a peach cobbler, but we had it at the end of the serving,
hmm
because, like I said, we had to reset and there's a lot of things going on. But we did have the peach cobbler at the end for those who could wait for it,
hmm
and people loved it. We will have it the next event that we will have, which is September 10th.
Okay.
We will try to have this. Well, not try, but we will have this every weekend. Just not this weekend because it's a holiday.
Sure.
So we will have the peach cobbler, the
hmm
famous peach cobbler. We have the smoothies for you,
hmm
and we'll have some excellent food for everybody to come out and enjoy every weekend.
All right. And here's another I just want to add in, and because next time on the 10th, people start looking for their dinner anywhere from 11 to 12. So if you got to have your team assemble earlier and get your orders and so that when the people come about 10 or 12, I think that you are going to have a bonanza of
Yes, sir.
that time. So I want you to just to be successful, which I know that you are, but I see a great opportunity for you that you will continue to expand. This can be like your incubator here, where it all began. The growth take place, but to expand and have different franchises throughout the world. You have a brother in Atlanta, and the people in Atlanta, they love to cook good food. But we're just talking about as you expand and your recipes, and I want to see one day when I can look back and see. Famous Sean, as we looked one day years ago and saw famous Amos. You probably don't know about him. He was the cookie man. And,
Yes, yes, sir.
yeah, and that's what he started off with, man. Just cookies, and man, he was all over the world until I just guess he got tired later on in life, and so he somewhat dissolved it, or he sold it out. And I would love that one day. Before I leave this world, that I can feel that I was instrumental, if it's nothing but just helping to promote you, which is very important. And I can tell my great nieces and nephews that I know this brother. And if you all are in that type of business, I got connections with the brother. And,
Yes,
and,
sir.
and, and so, brother, that is how we move and take advantage of the time in which we live. And I just want to tell the people, as we are talking this morning, what is your recipe, my friend?
That's my
Wh-
recipe.
Yeah, what is?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, what is your all the various dishes that you have? Your chicken or your fish, or
yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Give.
It's the dry rub ribs that we have. Um, the grilled chicken,
Mm-hmm.
and we also have fried, and we also have blackened fish with some
Okay.
dirty rice, and vegetable is broccoli,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still getting calls to this day where everybody's saying that they loved it.
Okay.
Mr. Willis, he ordered 6 dinners,
Okay.
and he just finished his last dinner yesterday. He told me, and he said that rice. He said he loved it.
Yeah.
I'm still getting calls to this day for everybody saying how much they loved the cooking last weekend.
And that's wonderful, man. I see the empowerment that's taking place, and I see that you're not going to be a victim of getting locked in just a comfort zone, because you come here, you work, and your daddy take care of you the best that he can. You're under his umbrella, but with your energy, and as a young man, you are exploding. You're saying that there is another level for me, and as you move on in life, and you're one day in your executive suite, and you got people that's doing what you're doing this morning. You got other people cooking for you. You got different franchises all over the world, and you're not selfish with it, and you will be instrumental in telling other young men and young women, if it's possible, but you got to just put yourself around people who will see the best in you.
Most definitely.
There's an expression that he looked beyond my faults and saw my needs. And we all in life, we go through some these little turbulence in in these trials and tribulations. But if we can just remember the good information that's out there that your daddy tried to share with you, that I share with you, that Mr. Willis and others share with you, and just hold on to that, because, brother, we don't have to say we believe. See, we have lived and been through enough, and we can say that we know. And see, when you got some no in your life, that's when the wisdom kicks in, and I see that you're on your way. And brother, don't let nobody stop you. Okay?
Yes, sir. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you. When I have my dad and you, just all these positive people around me, it just keeps me motivated to keep on pushing. I seen what you guys did, and I'm just really working on a better future for myself and my family and everyone else around me.
All right, my friend. All right, and I just want to thank you. Is there anything else you want to say prior to your closing out?
Yes, sir. It's a lot of seniors. They called about if we delivered,
Okay.
and at that moment we wasn't delivering because we was overwhelmed with the pull-ins. A lot of people pulled up, got their orders.
Yeah.
So next time we will be able to deliver, but we're looking for a delivery type truck.
Okay.
So if anybody out there that have a delivery truck, they want to either donate or they know somebody that got a truck, if it's from a church or whatever case may be, and they want to help us out
Yeah.
with the delivering to the seniors,
Mm-hmm.
give us a call and let us know what we can do, what we can work out. If either you can donate it to us to deliver to the senior citizens,
Sure.
we will greatly appreciate it.
Okay, well, and I'll work in behalf with you with that also. I'll make a few calls, and we'll see if we can get Paul even acclimated. He know the city of Detroit well, and we'll see what we can do, because we got to. Well, I can tell you that off the air when you and I talk.
Yes, sir.
But we'll work on that. Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause there was a lot of calls. They said, hey,
Oh,
can you
yeah.
deliver? Can we deliver? I have 5 orders. I have 6. I have 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I wanted to do it, but I just didn't have the means to do it right then and there. It's our first time doing, deliver calls. Well, that service
Sure.
last week.
You're right.
So I just want to continue to do. I want to cover all bases, make sure everybody enjoy this good food every time we cook.
All right, man. That's wonderful. That's outstanding. And see, that's progress. When your phone is ringing, and people want to know if you're delivering, if they are buying purchasing 5 or 10 dinners, and you got maybe X number of orders on the east side. So you try to get all your east side orders structured, and make that delivery. And where you and I talk about how to handle that, but that's wonderful. And
Yes, sir.
what we will do before the 10th, we will continue to put it out there, and see if there is, say for instance, if a church, sometime they have different functions on a Saturday, and we can just make one stop, or what people refer to sometimes as a drop, at one specific location. And somebody that's in that area that know the people that has made the orders, they can pick it up and transport it on from there. There's a way to handle this, and this is what we must do, Sean, as the great people we are, as African Americans. We know what to do. See, somewhere along the way, somebody has hijacked and took the courage to do away from us. And we know that sometimes it's difficult out there, and the crime is basically at an all-time high. But we got to watch out for one another. Others come here and they just take control. You know, they don't mind putting out their shingle and saying that. You buy, we fry. You buy,
Yes,
we
sir.
fry. And
Yes, sir.
so there's so much that we can do. And I just want to say to you, man, thank you. And we will be working with you. And success is already yours. Okay?
Yes, sir. So thank you again, and thanks to my dad for giving me the business mind to work, the ability to do what I'm doing right now. So I to thank everybody.
No,
Appreciate it.
thank you, my friend. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. I'll tell you what. Let's take a station break, and then we'll come back on the other side, and I'll go into the second phase of, because we trying to get our commercials and all in, because so many people are engaged with TV 33 and WHPR and all this taking place in Comcast 91. So we'd like to let them know that we have good commercials. And all you got to do is call Miss Cunningham, call Mrs. Willis, and call anyone at the front desk, and come on over and enter into an agreement. And we will, of course, make sure that your commercials are on this station. The people are beginning to respond. They see what is taking place. And as the old expression is, and one picture is worth 1,000 words. See, you can be on another station, and I've been there many times, where you on a radio and you're running your commercials. It sounds good, and you get good sound bites out of it. But when you can come on a TV such as WHPR and TV 33, run your commercials, and it's live and in living color, and with all of the graphics that Mr. Tyler and the team here can put together. I mean, it's second to none. So we invite you to call Miss Cunningham or the station here, 868-6612, 868-6612. And we'll be back on the other side. This is J.D. Hill. This is the J.D. Hill Show.
Lord, I'm just sitting here looking over my life, Lord. Let me take inventory. Can I take it? Can I take it?
1,000 students annually.
For supporting cultural exchange programs.
Thank you for participating in our community councils.
For supporting free education opportunities for seniors.
For supporting early childhood development programs.
For supporting our millage and our mission.
Thank you for making WCCCD a part of your lives.
Dr. John Telford, the DPS superintendent appointed by Detroit's old democratically elected school board, is running for the new one. John Telford is a former world-class athlete and longtime civil rights crusader. Hear John Telford Sundays at 3 on AM 1200 and elect him to the school board on November 8th. Dr. John Telford. This message was paid for by the committee to elect John Telford to the school board.
Are you in legal trouble? Are you in need of legal advice? Or just have general legal questions? Watch Law Power Hour and get your questions answered by experienced attorneys who are experts in their field. Know your rights. Watch Law Power Hour, hosted by Barry Keller, attorney at law, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. here on WHPR, Detroit Live.
Fake friends.
Behind the scenes of the new dance show. Written by Mike Matthews.
Talking about my friends. How many of us are real friends?
Hey, it's LaWanda. Guess what? I'm going to be on radio and TV. I want you to be with me every Wednesday between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. You and I, right here, WHPR TV 33.
It's Fake Friends. Written by Mike Matthews. Behind the scenes of the new dance show.
I'm going to give you the updates on this new sitcom entitled Fake Friends. I'm going to have my real friends with me on my show. I'm talking about Mr. R.J. Watkins and none other than Mr. Henry Tyler.
The sitcom Fake Friends.
I'm going to dish the dirt whose baby is that as I sip my tea.
Who you calling fake?
Can we all just get along?
I'm minding my business. I'm just telling yours.
The new sitcom Fake Friends. Only on 107.3 FM. WVIE Virgin Islands. Simulcasting on Comcast, Channel 91 and TV 33.
WHPR TV is now on demand. Catch us when you want, how you want, where you want. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Watch your favorite TV shows on demand. And be sure to download the WHPR app. We're now on demand at your demand. WHPR TV Detroit on demand.com. A Watkins Broadcasting Company.
Arrested? You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say can and will be held against you. Don't talk to the police. Talk to me first, Attorney Warren E. McAlpine from the Action Attorney Center. I know the law and I know your rights, whether felony, misdemeanor, drug, OWI, domestic violence, or traffic violations. I can help you. Call today, Warren E. McAlpine, 1-888-292-6908.
Join AM 910 on the line. Live broadcast with Reverend Horace Sheffield from the Sheffield Center every Saturday from 8 until 10 a.m. on 910 a.m. The Superstation. Tune in for hot topics, top news stories of the week, engaging conversations, special guests, and more. You can get on the line every Saturday with Reverend Horace Sheffield at the Sheffield Center on Grand River near Wyoming. The doors open at 7:30 a.m. Free breakfast will be served. There is safe and secure off-street parking. Every first Saturday, Keeled in the Courts, an examination of civil and criminal injustice in Michigan courts with Judge Deborah Thomas and attorney Michael Fortner. Then, on the second Saturday, we'll talk about Detroit generational residents, ensuring that those of us who never left get as much as those who just showed up. On the third Saturday, Don't Give Up, Don't Give In, Wisdom and Strength for Young Black Men, based on the book written by Dr. Curtis Ivory. And on the fourth Saturday, You Tell It. Whatever is on your mind is on the line. Just show up and say it. If it's on your mind, then get it on the line with Reverend Horace Sheffield every Saturday from 8 until 10 a.m. on AM 910, the Superstation, the voice of Detroit.
Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. For only $99, you can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
Simpson's Record Shop, serving Metro Detroit for 49 years in the same neighborhood at 2961 East McNichols Road and Joseph Campbell Street. We specialize in music, gospel, R&B, blues, jazz, and rap. We also carry music accessories, record player needles, and quite a selection of snacks and old school candy. We're good at finding out-of-print items. For more information, call 313-891-2400. Simpson's Record Shop. We're here to serve you.
WHPR TV is expanding its reach to 33 more cities on Comcast 90, Western Oakland and Livingston counties. Check out your favorite TV shows on Comcast in Southfield, Bloomfield Hills, Bloomfield, Genoa Township, Oak Park, Birmingham, Hamtramck, Brighton, Roseville, Brighton Township, Hazel Park, West Bloomfield, Royal Oak Township, and others. Don't have Comcast? Find us on Roku. Go to WHPR-TV-DetroitLive.com.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton.
And I am Thabiti Mpinga.
Inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for Feedback,
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
And take us along with you. Feedback.
Bon Appetit Elegant Catering, elegant at your service. We cater for all occasions. Weddings, birthdays, proms, homegoing service, graduations, family reunions, and all occasions. For the best catering in the Midwest, call Bon Appetit 313-444-5048. Bon Appetit Elegant Catering.
Lord, I'm just sitting here looking over my life, Lord. Let me take inventory. Can I take it? Can I take it? 'Cause I know you. I know you.
All right, and we are right here once again, and I just want to emphasize over and over again, thank you for supporting my friend Sean Watkins on last Saturday. We were just doing somewhat of a little interview this morning, and I want all of our young men and women to get engaged. Now, I know and get engaged in doing something for yourself, working to empower yourself. I love to see you with that entrepreneurial spirit. Now, I understand, and let me emphasize this. I know that there are many who it's just not a part of their makeup to get, to be a part of that entrepreneurial spirit that leads from just the thought process. I'm talking about actively engaged in making it happen. I know that, and all of us, we have unique talents. We are different. There are some of us, I feel that we are here on this planet and we are just going to work. We enjoy getting up in the morning and we enjoy filling out that application and going to work. If it's for some, for others, we enjoy that. That's quite all right. That's quite all right, but I would also add that as you are young and as you are working for others, I'm telling you, be extremely careful how you utilize, how you use that thing you call your money when you get paid. When you hear me talk about bringing it into the storehouse, set up that in your mind. As you start working, take a percentage of that and make sure you put it in your storehouse. Where you say, well, I'm going to spend my money because I don't know nothing else to do with it. That's the thing where you're going wrong, my friend. You take a percentage of that, put it into your storehouse where you're not going to touch it until you learn what to do with it. Then, of course, you can start investing it. Learn all that you can about investing. Learn all that you can about the stock market. Pick up that paper and begin to trace the stock throughout the day. When you are watching TV, I find myself going to the channels and I watch how the stock is trading. I've been watching, and I'm not trying to get you to but I've been watching, like silver and gold and oil prices and, on these various channels and just watching, something that I can identify with. Because and if you're not out there working what you want to do, that money that you are setting aside, you want to learn that you can be your own broker, that you can invest that and your money will begin to work for you. This is what I'm talking about. Don't get caught up with all of this bling, bling, and glitter, glitter. It will pass away. It will pass away. There is a scripture. When I was a child, I thought as a child, I understood as a child, but now that I become a man, I put away childish things. And look at where we are now, at the things that we invested, indulged ourselves in with that mindset of a child. We got so much stuff now, so much stuff. Rooms full of stuff, basement full of stuff. I mean, closet space, people are making money when they got these warehouses where you got, you can go and public storage, making money off of the stuff that we can't use, and we don't want to get rid of it, so we put it in storage, and we are still paying for the stuff. When I was a child, I thought as a child, and this is the results of that child. This is the rewards of that child that is still taking over. And you got to ask yourself, who's in control now? Now that I'm a man, now that you would say that I am a woman, who's in control? Is the child still controlling the man? Is the child still controlling the woman? Who's in control? And that's why now, if we see and we really want to venture into something, and say, for instance, that there's a family, and there's 5 in the family, and they're all basically gainfully employed, and you call the family together for an investment plan, you see something that you know that will work, and if you've been working for a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, at least you should have at least $5,000 or $10,000 discretionary income just sitting aside, so that the family can call on the family and come together and go in business and duplicate what you already have, and the family it be something symbolic to stock. Everybody can get their money back, plus they can, the dividends involved. So we got to ask ourselves again this morning, who's in control? Who's in control of me? When I was a child, I thought as a child. Did the child ever grow up and mature into a man? Did this child ever grow up and mature into a woman? But we can talk it, right? We can talk the game. But I'm just sharing some simple, basic stuff with us this morning. That's why, my friends, and I know you probably get tired of it, but it's all right. What I love about WHPR and TV 33, every time you turn on this TV, there are people that have never scanned a dial before are picking up a TV 33, WHPR TV 33. And so just because you find that some are getting tired of it, there's a new market out there. So don't be reluctant to share information. I want you to be makers. I want you to be manufacturers. I want you to be producers. I want you to look and see the vision where you are. Look at the captive audience where you are, wherever you're working at. Yeah, you may get tired, you may get a little stressed out, but see, there is a way that you can bless yourself with people, especially when you are producing, when you are making something. That's why when I come to you, my friends, I started off making that little item that you see there, and this little item just multiplied in what you see now. And if you go up at the store in Inkster, you will see products galore. But I had to start somewhere. And I don't go through life. Let me tell you, my friends, I do not go through life apologizing for God blessing me and for me putting myself in a position to be blessed. Let me say that again, because somebody missed that. And when you're on your way and you have broken free of your comfort zone and you have entered that expressway of guaranteed success, and you got these hijackers standing on the sideline trying to sabotage your every movement. They have never produced anything. They didn't have the courage to really invest. They were too busy just talking loud, saying nothing. You know, you got to excuse yourself from them. Don't get upset with them. You just thank God that you saw the light. And when you saw the light, you moved accordingly toward the light. You just didn't want to stay in the shadows, because life is going to move on as if you never existed. Life is going to move on. So I want us to realize that at the time in which we live. Now we are going to, of course, and I just wanted to, this Energizer 2000 fertilizer, hair growth, this great treatment here, and I you know, excuse my allergy, but my friends, I use this like religiously, and I wanted something that you know, I'm not into a lot of makeup and all this. You know, I'm talking for the hair and all. But I know I've been knowing even from a little boy, cutting hair as a little boy. People value their hair. They spend money on hair. They purchase hair. They buy hair. You know, they just love to know this is their hair. And so I just wanted a product that would give your hair that sheen, that gloss, that would protect your hair, that would help to provide nutrients for the scalp, and then this nice sheen and gloss that I just loved about it. And so over a period of time, formula after formula, ingredient after ingredients, testing it, trying it, using strands of my hair, you know, over a period of time, and then entrusting it in the hands of other people that I knew that would tell me the truth. You know, either yes or no, and just because they're yes or no, there may be somebody just across the street say that it was the best thing that ever happened to them. So, you know, I realized that I couldn't satisfy everybody. So I just put it on the market. And believe me when I tell you, my friends, it worked. It worked, you know. And it would be so nice if I could just get people to realize it. We have an excellent product. And you can call 277-2319, 277-2319. This Energizer 2000 it's an awesome product, just a great product. And I'm not trying to push it, or you know, I had callers called in. Now, Sean, we are coming at the top of the hour, brother. According to rules and regulations, should we take a break at the top of the hour to station identification? Okay, well, we're going to take this top of the hour break, and then I'm going to come back for station identification. We want to make sure that we in accord, all right?
Let me take inventory. Can I take it? Cause I know you.